Have you ever wondered how young millionaires live their lives? Let me take you on a journey. Picture this: a young man, not much older than a college student, yet his bank account tells a different story. This is about my son, a young millionaire, living his best life. From a young age, he was always curious. He had a knack for turning ideas into reality, a budding entrepreneur, you might say. He didn't wait for opportunities, he made them. His first ventures? They were simple, humble even. Selling handmade bracelets at school, launching a small online store, dabbling in stock trading. Each venture was a stepping stone, a learning curve, the foundation of his entrepreneurial journey. This journey wasn't always smooth sailing. There were bumps, hurdles, even setbacks. But with each challenge, his resolve only grew stronger. His ambition, his drive, his sheer determination turned dreams into reality. But that was just the beginning. Every journey starts with a single step. For my son, it was a leap into the unknown. His first business venture was not an easy one. He was barely out of his teens, full of dreams, but lacking in experience. He had an idea, a vision, and he believed in it with all his heart. But turning this vision into reality was another thing entirely. In the world of business, there is no guarantee of success. It is a risky game, fraught with obstacles and challenges, and my son was not immune to these. He faced his fair share of hurdles. There were times when he was met with skepticism, when people doubted his abilities because of his age. There were times when things didn't work out as planned, when he had to face failure and disappointment. But he never let these challenges deter him. He took them in his stride, learned from them, and used them to fuel his determination. He was not afraid to take risks. He knew that in order to succeed, he had to step out of his comfort zone. He had to be willing to invest his time, his energy, and his resources. He had to be prepared to face the possibility of failure. But he also knew that the greater the risk, the greater the reward. And so, he took the plunge. But more than anything, it was his perseverance that stood out. He was relentless in his pursuit of his dreams. He worked tirelessly, day in and day out. He faced each challenge with determination and resilience. He never gave up, no matter how tough things got. He kept going, kept pushing, kept striving for success. His journey was not an easy one. It was filled with ups and downs, successes and failures. But through it all, he remained steadfast. He never lost sight of his goals. He never let the challenges and obstacles deter him. He believed in himself, in his vision, and he was willing to do whatever it took to make it a reality. And his leap of faith paid off. Success doesn't come without its own set of lessons. Every journey, especially one that leads to a pot of gold, is sprinkled with invaluable lessons. My son, the young millionaire, is no exception. His voyage into the world of entrepreneurship wasn't always smooth sailing. It was a roller coaster ride of highs and lows, successes and failures, but it was through these experiences that he learned the most valuable lessons of his life. One of the first lessons he learned was that failure isn't the end, it's just the beginning. When his first venture didn't take off as he had hoped, he didn't see it as a defeat. Instead, he took it as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to improve. He understood that every setback was a setup for a comeback. Another lesson that became a cornerstone of his entrepreneurial journey was the value of perseverance. There were times when things didn't go as planned, when the roadblocks seemed insurmountable. But he learned to push through, to stay the course, and keep the end goal in sight. He discovered that true success isn't about never falling, but about getting up every time you fall. Perhaps one of the most significant lessons he learned was the importance of adaptability. In the ever-changing world of business, being rigid can be a recipe for disaster. He realized that he needed to be flexible, to adapt to changes, and to be willing to pivot when necessary. This ability to adapt became a key factor in his success. He also learned that success isn't a solo journey. It's about building a team, about finding the right people who share your vision and can help bring it to life. He learned the importance of delegation, of trusting his team, and of creating a collaborative environment where everyone feels valued and empowered. Finally, he learned that success isn't just about making money. It's about making a difference, about creating value, and about leaving a positive impact. He found that the true measure of success is not just in the wealth you accumulate, but in the lives you touch and the change you inspire. These lessons proved invaluable as he moved forward. Then came the turning point that catapulted him into the realm of the young millionaires. Imagine, if you will, a moment where everything lines up perfectly. The stars align, the universe conspires, and suddenly, the world is your oyster. This was the moment my son had been working towards, the moment that would change everything. His big break came in the form of an opportunity, a chance to prove his mettle in an industry that was just beginning to take off. Yes, the world of technology and internet entrepreneurship, a realm of endless possibilities and sky-high potential. He'd been developing a unique service, a platform that connected people in a way that hadn't been done before. It was innovative, it was creative, but most importantly, it was his. And it was this very innovation that caught the eye of a major tech company. They saw the potential in his idea, and they wanted in. But it wasn't just the idea that got him there. No, it was the culmination of years of perseverance, of not taking no for an answer, of countless sleepless nights and relentless hard work. It was his unwavering belief in his vision, his ability to stay focused on his goal, even when the odds seemed stacked against him. His creativity, too, played a significant role. He had this uncanny knack for seeing things differently, for finding solutions where others saw roadblocks. His out-of-the-box thinking, his ability to innovate and push boundaries, made him stand out in a sea of competitors. And let's not forget his business acumen. He had an innate understanding of the market, of what the customer wanted, and how to deliver it. His strategic planning, his foresight, his ability to make the right call at the right time, all contributed to his success. And so, with a combination of perseverance, creativity, and business acumen, he sealed the deal. His platform was acquired by the tech giant, and overnight he found himself in the league of young millionaires. And just like that, he had made it. So what does a day in the life of a young millionaire look like? You might imagine an opulent world of yachts, designer clothes, and lavish parties. But for my son, it's much more than material wealth. He's living a life of freedom and fulfillment, a life where he's the master of his own time and destiny. Awakening with the sun, he starts his day with a clear mind, ready to tackle the world. A cup of coffee in hand, he's checking his emails, interacting with his team across the globe, and setting the agenda for the day. He's not bound by a 9-to-5 routine. Instead, he chooses when to work, when to rest, when to learn, and when to play. He loves to travel, to immerse himself in different cultures and gain inspiration from the world around him. He's not just spending money, he's investing in experiences. Whether he's exploring the bustling streets of Tokyo or the serene beaches of Bali, he's always on the lookout for the next big idea. His success hasn't dimmed his entrepreneurial spirit, it's only fanned the flames. He's constantly involved in new projects, pushing the boundaries of what's possible, and seeking to create value wherever he goes. He's not content with just maintaining his wealth. He's committed to growing it, and more importantly, to making a positive impact on the world. For him, real wealth lies in the freedom to pursue his passions, to make his own choices, to live on his terms. He's always planning for the future, but he's also savoring the present, enjoying the fruits of his labor without losing sight of his goals. His life is a testament to the power of hard work, perseverance, and a relentless entrepreneurial spirit. It's not just about being rich, it's about living richly, about creating a life that's filled with purpose, passion, and joy. Truly, he's living his best life. But my son's story isn't just about the glitz and glamour of a millionaire's life. It's a tale of perseverance, of a young man who dared to dream big and then worked tirelessly to turn those dreams into reality. It's about the lessons he learned, the obstacles he overcame, the risks he took. It's about his first steps, his big break, and how he's now living his dream. Every step of his journey offers valuable insights. His success is not just about his wealth, but about his courage, his resilience, his entrepreneurial spirit. It's the story of how he made his own luck and how he continues to inspire others. His story teaches us that it's not about where you start, it's about where you're going. It's about having the courage to follow your dreams, the resilience to bounce back from setbacks, and the determination to never stop learning. So, are you ready to start your journey?